What is up, and welcome back to episode 6 of the Director of Football Journeyman with me, FoggyPlays. We're still in charge of WIGAN, somehow. If you missed the last episode, then maybe you don't know why. It's a mystery that we're still in charge, because we were so very bad in the last episode. But since then, form has started to turn. We're getting slightly better. As you can see, currently sitting 19th in the league. No longer are we 22nd. It's been a time though. As you can see, 13th of February. So we've done some transfers. So the first player that the Director of Football brought in, because I think I showed you Shea Nicholson. He's a trash midfielder. I don't know why we signed him. Harvey Grice? Is that his name? Signed from Alfreton on a free. I'm not sure. Your guess is as good as mine. Matt Dolan is a centre-back / defensive midfielder / central midfielder who was on the transfer list at Newport County, I think. We paid 64k for him, which we don't have a lot of money, but we've brought him in. He's only played one game so far. Been fine, I guess. And then, if you can guess what position these three players play in the comments down below, without checking, so you can do it now. What position do these players play in? Because if there's one thing we've definitely not been lacking, but our Director of Football seems to absolutely love, it's a left back. So Charles Ndowisi Undo, probably said that wrong, but he's not going to play very often. Physically, he's acceptable. Like, he's quick, naturally fit, he's agile, can jump, but he can't head. Mentally and technically, he's awful. Like, he is terrible. So he's just going to sit around our 18s. We're not going to use him. Ethan Hill came from Chippenham. Again, he has more potential, maybe 12 tackling, 13 decisions. Again, can jump but can't head. Decent natural fitness, decent agility. He's probably not going to make it either. And then there's Jacob Glass, who's also a left back and has picked up a right back since he arrived. I'm teaching him to be a centre back because we're lacking centre backs. But why do you want to be a right back? He's the one I'm probably looking at and thinking, you know, maybe he could do something in the future. He's got 5 marking, 3 crossing. He's not great. We didn't pay any money for him. We got it from Cowdenbeath, who were played him 3 times. He's just, so we have about 400 left backs at the club now. And we didn't actually sell anybody. James Garner did get a transfer offer from Swindon, but the Director of Football rejected it, even though I had put him on the transfer list because I wanted him gone because I can't afford his wages, which I'm allowed to do. I can put players on the transfer list. I just can't accept any offers for them or do anything like that. So we have fixed the club atmosphere at the moment. As you can see, decent run form. Managerial support is bang average, which that's kind of what you want. Since I took Garner off the transfer list because we couldn't find a club for him and nobody was going to come in for him because he's got 4 months left of his contract now. Weird. I had a thing up here to show me his contract. It's gone now, but he has 4 months left in his contract, so nobody's going to buy him now. So Solomon Otterbor's moved up. Ooh. But we have some support. 6 players support us. Thankfully, Will Keane, one of the influential players, supports us. Nobody else really cares. But yeah, form from, like I was saying, we drew at Rochdale in the first game after. We really should have won this game. We were so unfortunate that we didn't. They just scored really late on. I went super defensive. Well, I didn't go super defensive. I didn't go very defensive, but I went defensive in everything. I pulled everyone back, and they scored almost instantly after the changes were made. Then against Swindon, we were 3 up at half time. Then we had a squeaky bum time in the second half when they decided to start playing football. So that was scary. Then we were beaten by Fleetwood convincingly. beaten by Blackpool. We were very unlucky. We were very unlucky not to win this game. Their first 2 goals were fluky beyond all hell. And then Will Keane scored 2 penalties that really weren't penalties. But we got them. Then Chris Mary got himself sent off, and we just kind of hoped for the best, really. Then we beat Northampton. Get in there. Solomon Adabor has just been in quite good form. Then I decided, back when we were on our 10-game unwinnable run where we couldn't score goals, I was going to set up a friendly. First time, was the first gap in the schedule was at the start of February. Threw one in. Will Keane scored a hat-trick. Solomon Adabor scored, and Crankshaw scored. So that worked out well for us. We did get about 35,000 from it as well, so that kind of helped. And then we just beat Wimbledon 1-0. Will Keane scored a penalty. You think, oh, you beat Wimbledon, that's pretty good. Wimbledon are bottom of the league, and they are struggling. And we're not good enough against them. Their bitter rivals, McDonald's, sitting in 8th place. There's a lot of teams on 40 points. But not too long ago, when we were in our decent run of form, back in November time, I was like, oh, maybe we could push for, maybe the playoffs. I would be happy just to survive relegation right now. But they're saying fight bravely against relegation. I think we can do better than that. So for today's game against Oxford, and then the second part of this episode, we're going to be playing Lincoln. Because I really want to get a game against Lincoln free for some reason. This is how we're lining up. We've gone slightly different. I've gone with a DM because I was using an attacking midfielder, and we really don't have an attacking midfielder. What's his name? Asgard. Yeah, Asgard was playing as the attacking midfielder. He's not very good at attacking midfield. So we just decided to do this. So Dillo's going to continue as our goalkeeper because he's just been in pretty good form. Dacres Cogley has been terrible this year, but he starts at right back. Pierce at left back. Clemens and Diaco, who has been exceptional since he came in. Watch him be terrible today now because I said that. Dolan is going to play as our ball-winning midfielder in defensive midfield. Evans and McHugh are going to continue in central midfield. Solomon Adabor and Crankshaw as our wide men behind Keane, who has picked up a nice amount of goals recently. He's been in Dacres Cogley. Tactical approach is too attacking. I don't think so. He does, to be fair, he wants to be a no-nonsense fullback on defend. So anything more than leave or going beyond the line for the box is too far forward for him. I'm going to say we are the underdogs. Nope. They don't care. Okay, so just going to point the fingers at the lads and be like, hey, you, I want you to go and grab us some goals. Will Keane is composed. It's fine. He's fine. I firmly believe that we can do the business. Hopefully. Oxford are sitting in third. It's going to be a little bit of a difficult game. Dacres Cogley to Evans. Solomon. Will Keane. Offside. Of course he's offside. He can only score penalties. He is offside so often. How, he's deep lying forward. How are you so far? How do you always do this? Doncaster are being beaten convincingly by Sunderland already. Matt Dolan has taken a knock. That's what I wanted to see. Pulled the groin. Should be able to play through it. But I think, we should probably replace him. We are going to encourage the team again. Encouragement seems to be working quite well. And as I said, give him Diaco praise. And he's picked up an injury. Pierce is going to have to come off for Dan Smith because he has picked up a small knock. I didn't actually check to see what that knock was. Dolan doesn't seem to be too affected by his groin injury. Is that what they said? I'm going to pump our fists. And you're not doing badly. Yeah, not doing... Okay, no. Pump fists, point finger. A lot more to come from you. A lot more to come from you. I'm not going to say I'm delighted because I'm not delighted. I'm going to say that I'm disappointed. Oh, I motivated him. Get in. So Dolan, he's not that bad. Obviously, lower leg injury. Tom Pierce. That was a straight red injury. It's probably going to be a broken leg, isn't it? we may have to consider playing one of our 700 left backs instead of him. What is our defense doing? They just let him like. Oh, we're just we're not very. I'm not very confident in this. Beautiful. I was going to say beautiful tackle, but nobody was awake to the situation that there was an Oxford player coming in. Oh, shut up, Poe. It was quite nice, and then the winger just came in and bippity boppity boopity. Back of the net is his property. Diaco, big ball forward for nobody. Obita. I don't know. Header on. Clemens gets there first. What? Oh my god. What was that? It's like we forget how to play when there's a camera on. But the camera's always on. Excuse me. I choked on something. My own words. That I was saying that the team wasn't playing that poorly. Okay, so. Not what I anticipated. What I can do is just make my defense worse and put Matt Dole in there. No, because Clemens is playing well. So we're just going to put him there. He's normally a ball-winning defender now. Don't know why that changed. Crankshaw's not playing well, so I'm going to swap the two of them over. I'm going to actually make you... Actually going to make the two of you inside forwards. I know Crankshaw's not really an inside forward. We'll just bring Gavin Massey on. Mary on the bench. Could bring him on for Evans, who's not playing that well. And just get rid of the person playing as a playmaker. Or do we? Okay. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave Will Keane on for now. I'm not sure why Diaco was playing poorly all of a sudden, because he was really good, and now he's not. Alright, we're going to make a change, because I do want us to score, so we are going to move to be slightly more attacking. I'm going to put you there, and I'm going to make you a poacher. And who is playing? Dola. Yeah, you can come off. Garen, I know you want to be like a target man or pressing forward, but I don't really want. Just yeah, Will Keane can be an advanced forward, and we have one more substitution, but I think we do just make it now. Diaco's playing poorly, but we can put just Diaco on at right back, and we're going to change to be attacking, which I know you can't see because I'm actually blocking it, which is unfortunate. And nothing's happening. Nothing is happening. Demand more. No. So we're going to lose. To be fair, Oxford are third. And they only got an XG of 0.82 against us. It's... You gave everything. Demotivated Evans and Solomon Otterbor. That's less than ideal. Oh. So, yeah, 1-0 defeat against Oxford. That's nothing to be sneezed at. But it's still so less than ideal. 5 weeks. Oh god, Tom Pearce. I think I'm done with him. He's just injured constantly. He's our Jack Wilshere. We will be back in just a second for that Lincoln game, because it is at our home ground, which should not be flooded. So we will be back in just a second for that. Don't go anywhere. So it is time for redemption. We're about to play Lincoln. We need to do something in this game. Oh, do we need to do something in this game? Because Accrington drew with Blackpool in their last game. And I'm not looking forward to like we play, I think it's Bristol Rovers after this. Yeah, and then we play Peterborough. So we're playing a team in and around us, and then we're playing a team trying to get promotion. We are screwed. Is there anything else? I want us to counter press. Destruction would increase our chances of getting. Okay, that's fine. So changes for today. One important one on the bench, Joshua Reggie, because Garner has annoyed me. So Garner gone, unless absolutely necessary. He is gone. We've gone for a slightly different lineup in central midfield. Smith is starting at left back because of Pierce having an injury. Murray is going to play as the Mazzella. No, McHugh is going to play as the Mazzella. Evans is going to play as an advanced playmaker because we have a ball-winning midfielder. Actually, you've got 3-star potential ability for doing halfback. See if you're apart from his jumping reach, it's fine. It's 5'9" halfback. Yeah, I can deal with that. Solomon Adabor is going to start on the right. Massey, interestingly, as a right winger, starts as an inside forward on the left. Keane is going to start as an advanced forward for this game, just because. Why not? You know, why not? It's just everything is. I'm just throwing things and seeing if something sticks. This Lincoln team at the start of the season had an interesting time with the fact that they didn't play games for a while, but now they've kind of come back, and when they've played games, they've actually done quite well. So I am hoping that we can just go out there and smash them, because we're at home, and surely by playing at home we'd be in a better position. That throw-in wasn't great, went straight to Lincoln, and they're just beautiful tackle by, was that Diaco? Oh, and our right back actually does something for a change. Will Keane gets it to Solomon Adabor. Goes on a bit of a jog down the wing. Can he get it across? He does. Massey could have scored his first goal of the season. Oh, Massey has been exceptionally poor this season. Just it's frustrating. But Solomon Adabor picks up the poor pass, and he's put it wide. Right, so everyone's motivated or composed. We are going to send a bit of encouragement. Dillo manages to stop that one going in, which is better. Please, for the love of Jesus, don't roll it out. Don't roll it out. Kick it. Thank you. Gavin Massey was not quite where he needed to be, and the keeper's kick out gets quite lucky, and they just played around us, really. We didn't really stand a chance there. We were second to everything. Our players were attacking the player who had the ball, who no longer had the ball, and we are just left chasing shadows. Can we do something in this first half, lads? Please? Clemens is having a decent first half, to be fair. Solomon. I'm going to say that was a pass that nobody got onto. Shrewsbury leading in their game. Shrewsbury are beating Accrington. And Morton, how does that get under the keeper? I was about to shout at my players, but the game won't let me. I do not want to watch that again, because that was shocking. I'm going to berate them. Every time. Clemens has picked up another booking, so I think... Is that his third booking since his last suspension? We'll find out. Morton, Dillo manages to hold on to this one. Dillo gets it forward to McHugh. Oh, beautiful. Will Keane is through. Can Will Keane score? No. I don't know why I even thought he could. And it's gone out for a throw. We're not going to get a highlight from the throw. Fantastic. Oh, they're going to go 3 up. They're going to go 3 up. Nope. Short free kick. Interesting. They set up for an easy goal, and they just that's one off the training ground. We conceded, but not in the way I expected. Leon Clark has scored for Shrewsbury. This is... we were just starting to get the team back on side, and thankfully they were offside. If we went 4 down at halftime, I would have been so sad. We've had a 0.6 xG to their 1.12, and they've scored 3. I'm gonna thrash my arms. That is not good enough. It really isn't good enough. We're just gonna press their keeper. I feel like pressing their keeper might do something. Probably won't, but I'm gonna berate them again. Right at the start of the second half. I'm gonna be like, "You do something! Do something!" Looks like Accrington have equalised? Question mark? Solomon whips the crossover. Massey heads over. Of course he does. I'm gonna throw him a bit of encouragement. We're getting close to substitution time. Evans, beautiful ball back to one of the lads. TJ Enyoma clears it. We've kept it. Oh, Will Keane is true again. Can Will Keane score? No. He just keeps kicking it off defenders. Smith has picked up a yellow card. Our 17-year-old left back, who I think is one of our only players that has a contract for next season. I've not been keeping up with the... Oh my god, Dilla, what was that? Oh my god, he just kicked it. They kicked it straight at one of the Lincoln players. Alright, Will Keane, playing terribly. Joshua Reggie, coming on. Poacher. Dan Smith, terrible game. Weber, you're not much better, but you can come on. Mary is going to come on for Evans, and they're taking off Massey for Crankshaw. And my mouse has stopped working. And you and Solomon are going to go inside forwards on attack. And we're just going to... Very attacking. Tactical genius. Josh Reggie comes on. Bops it in the back of the net. 4-1. 20 minutes to go. We've got this. To be fair, it was a good cross, and then I don't know what their defender was doing. He jumped 15 years before the ball got to him. I'm going to fire him up. Hopefully nobody gets sent off. 10 minutes left. I was going to say bring on another striker, but I took off the only striker we had on the pitch. Can anyone play as a striker? Anyone else? No? Okay, we'll just put O'Neill here, so... as a shadow striker. Sure, why not? Why not? And that is all the substitutions we can make. I'm glad we scored at least one. We have managed to get that one clear, but it's only as far as the Lincoln player. Again, Lincoln just seemed to be the first to everything. Johnson, Dillo manages to get down and actually saves the football. He's had a very poor game. I'm going to berate him again. Weber, because one of his first games. Oh, it's gone through. Reggie. Oh, that was... Why are my strikers always offside? Do I have to teach my strikers the offside rule? I would have assumed they've made it this far in their careers. They would have known the offside rule. He was so far off as well. Oh my god, he was so far off. This keeps Lincoln in the fight for playoff spot. Keeps me angry. I think Reggie starts next game. I'm gonna thrash my arms. I am far from pleased. I'm motivated. Why motivated? Why get motivated now? Well, I'm descending into madness. We're back in the relegation zone. Terrible goal difference. Almost the worst goal difference in the league. Everything's fine. Why do we do this to myself? We could have played Bristol Rovers. That might have actually been a game we could have won. You know. But no. No. Let's come back for 2 games that we're probably not going to win. Because Oxford and Lincoln, 2 teams fighting for a playoff spot. In the case of Oxford, fighting for automatic playoff or automatic promotion. And we're just here. Oh, we got fined as well. Ridge ended his goal drought 10 hours without a goal. 10 hours. And so we're just hemorrhaging money. This is exactly what you want. So next episode, we'll come back around, so maybe Accrington, Ipswich, these two potentially. Sunderland are 9th in the league. Plymouth are 11th. What's going on? How are these? Or do we come back for Ipswich, Gillingham? Or do we just do Gillingham, Portsmouth? Because I feel like at this stage, yeah, I think we come back for Gillingham, Portsmouth, and then probably a relegation survival battle again with Hull and Swindon. Hull are top of the league. How do we get Hull? Second last game of the season. Anyway, we're going to come back for Gillingham, Portsmouth, or Ipswich, Gillingham. I'll do the youth intake when it arrives, because it shouldn't be too long. It should be around the end of March. So if you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!